What's up guys, back to another Honkai Star Rail video, and in today's video I'm going to go over how I beat floor 5 pretty easily. Now, you're going to see my team and think two things: oh my gosh, you have 2 5-stars, what the heck, and 2 characters that can only be pulled from the gacha system. What the heck, how am I supposed to beat it? I promise you, it was nothing to do with the characters I had, and more so the abilities I had. You can run it with really whoever you want, as long as, you get to the end. The blessings carry. Trust. Also, I have this up on the screen because you need to be able to have this. If you didn't know where this is at, this is what, 1 2 3 4 5 6, the 7th big buff on the ability tree of the universe. This allows you to have a second blessing to your god ability, or R, right? This way, when you get the heal, it can cleanse and activate mid-battle. I'll explain it when I get to it, but this is very important. If you don't have this, it's going to be rather rough to beat this as easily as I did. Now, let's get into the actual run. Alright, so I recorded it. There's going to be no in-game audio. I do apologize. But the main reason I was able to beat this was because of this. Hang on, let me get it perfectly. Sorry. Alright, so spend 100 points of energy to use this ability. Resonate Path of Abundance. This is the healing one. Restore HP for all allies by 50% of the respective max HP. Increase the respective max HP by 15%. Then after it's activated, remove all characters' debuffs and apply 1 stack of Subduing Evils. This stops you from getting debuffed once, I believe. And then the third one that I got is when it's consumed the first time in battle, the path resonance for the abundance will appear on the action order. The outgoing healing provided by this resonance decreases by 30%. When this resonance takes action, it will automatically release path resonance to heal allies. Pretty much this gives you a quote-unquote 5th character, and whenever time it comes around, it will just heal you. It'll be for a lot less than the normal heal, but that is insane because it also cleanses. And you can pick this every single time, no matter what, as long as you get 10 abundance paths. Now the rest of these are just whatever. Increase max damage that can be absorbed by shields by 30%. I have DOT, gives me regeneration, energy. I tab over on this side so it's easier to see. This, energy, whatever. Then I have, when my characters get low on HP, do more damage. That doesn't really happen. All of this one do drop abilities. Pretty much I just do damage based off of healing, a bunch of stuff. These other buffs don't really matter. It just helps me speed along and then do more damage. Or I believe I also have the one that, at the bottom, when H is full, I take 36% less damage, and then every time I'm healed I get more speed and defense right here. They're helpful, but it's mostly the ongoing healing and the cleanse, and these are the what I have. I have E1 on my character. It's pretty much the only one that really helps. You don't need that at all. It was just helping me get to the boss. And of course, all my characters are level 50. My team right here. All you really need, right, is you can do Fire MC, then you could do Natasha, and then 2 people to do damage, and you're pretty much set. The only reason I say bring a healer is just in case you take a little bit too much damage, or you get dominated and you can't heal for a little bit and you take a little too much damage. But as you see, this is my team. I brought pretty much because physical and wind to break her toughness, healer, and then a person with a shield. I do end up freezing her, which is really hard because she has a high freeze resistance, but honestly doesn't really matter in the whole sense. I'm pretty much immortal the second I pop the R. I think it takes me, I was waiting a little bit. Shield up. I'm going to skip along. All right, it's right here. So I popped it, and as you see right here, there is the abundance god. She has like a bunch of arms and eyes, kind of freaky looking, but whatever. She'll always appear right there. I don't know her exact speed, but it's pretty good, pretty consistent. And the whole rest of this fight is pretty much me just focusing on Kafka the entire time. As you see, I freeze her, but honestly, even if you don't have any freeze, you have no chance of freezing her. It doesn't really matter. I was just trying to get more damage off on her, and Windshield pretty much just carried me through this, as you know, the DOT does go crazy. But yeah, taking damage, I'm still shielded. I get the defense boost, I get the speed boost, I get the debuff block. It's just so many crazy buffs. You don't really need all of them, like I said. You just need the healing one. I am going to speed it up so this video's not, you know, how long has this took me? Oh, only 11 minutes, really. It felt like an eternity. Oh my goodness. It felt so long. But then again, this is like my third run. My first, no, actually, it is my third run. My first run, I did the shielding one, died instantly. Second one, oh no, this is fourth, sorry. I did 2 runs where I tried to do DOT, and it was really good, and I actually really enjoy the DOT route, but not having a way to cleanse the domination and then having my own units attack me alongside of I can't use them to heal or put up a shield kind of sucks, not gonna lie. Very, very annoying. I can imagine if you're trying to do this without cleanses, it's going to be not impossible, but extremely, extremely hard. Especially because my character's level 50, and this is at the point where the game's like, hey, maybe don't use level 50s, maybe wait until you leveled up. But I'm like, nah, I can beat this. I want the XP. As you see, the freeze does unfortunately not work too well. Alright, so see right there, I get dominated, and I can't remember if I just wait. So I end up waiting for the chick to heal me, I believe, the abundance god, since as you can see on the top left over here, she is going before Kafka is. So get the cleanse, boom, cleanse debuffed, and then Su Shang's turn, and then I can pop my ults, get my shield up. I'll get, also when I'm healed, my speed goes up. So as you can see, Sampo is also attacking. It's just all sorts of good stuff. Then when we get to the next phase, speed along, pretty much the same thing. The 2 side enemies go away, and she tries to get 2 of your characters. As you see, this little spider thing right here, once this gets up to the top, all the characters that have the little heart on them will be dominated and start hitting your own allies. But as you can see, boom, just the heal is so good. I swear it's like bugged, or they didn't like test it properly, because it seems really absurd. The paths I've gone so far are the preservation. I tried hunt once at the early stages when it didn't really matter, so I didn't get the full power of that one. I've tried the DOT one, and I tried the freeze. Which one was the freeze? The candle one. It's I can't remember it, sorry. But yeah, I tried most of them. I have not tried, oh man, I'm forgetting all the names all of a sudden. I know, 10 out of 10 YouTuber right here. But I've done a good amount of them, and none of them are nearly absurd as this one. So Su Shang, take damage. I think this is probably the one, or maybe I do it 2 times I've used Bailu's ult. You don't really need her, but as you see, I was like, okay, well, let me get the heal off. I had the R Freddy as well, and that acts as a heal and a cleanse as well. Pretty much does the same thing there, but it heals even more. So in all honesty, you probably don't need a healer unless your team is just really not tanky or you don't have a shield. The team I'd recommend for free to play would probably be Fire MC, because the shield does help a little bit with not taking too much damage, and then any physical unit you can run Natasha, just because breaking toughness is nice for more damage. And then Don Hang, very, very good here. And then other than that, I guess like you could use March 7, honestly, just for counterattacking with shields, I guess. It really doesn't matter as long as you have like some sort of like shield heal, just in case the R ability is down and the abundance god's turn isn't going to be close enough. You're pretty much set to go. Do note though that if you do take too long, I actually had this happen in World 6. I took too long on a fight because I was going too tanky, and they get attack buffs, and at some point I was getting hit with an AoE that did about 7k. As you can see with my HP, I don't even have half of 7k, so really not a good idea if you take too long. I was actually blown away at how much damage it did. I said, okay, he's doing more damage, he's almost dead though, maybe I'll be good. And then he one-shot my entire team, and I had to restart. But Luckily, I did actually beat World 6 as of this recording. I think it's like a day old. And then I beat World 6, I think an hour or so of me talking over this video. Same thing, by the way. Used the same strategy. I had even less buffs, though. I pretty much just had the cleanse and the healing over time. And then I want to say I had, like, what, a couple hunt buffs? It was just all over the place. I have no idea what was happening with that run, but that's all I needed. No debuffs and the constant healing was enough. I mean, it's actually just so absurd to me. It's like, how OP this is. As you see, like, Su Shang had a half HP once this entire fight, and I don't even think any other character's HP has really dropped below, oh, you know, I lost my shield, I'm taking like 100 damage. Also, Highway Star, if you want to know what that achievement is attacking 100 times. Probably only possible on these ones because of how tanky they are. But yeah, she wasn't able to do anything. She can't dominate me, she can't shock me. Pretty much just a normal enemy with how little damage she does. But yeah, that is pretty much my run. I'm not really going to go too much more into it. I'll let it play out, do its thing, but let me know if you're having troubles with it. It might take you a couple times because RNG is rough. Like I said, you need 10 abundance buffs. Does not matter what it is, as long as you get the heal in the fight. It's going to be a little weird of a description, but you should be able to understand it. Just read through it. It'll say it summons it, you know, heals 30% less. All right, boom, get that, and then get the dispel debuffs. Doesn't matter what order you get them in, as long as you get both of them, and you're good to go. Probably should already also have your characters at level 50 at least, because, you know, she does hit pretty hard and has a lot of HP. I recommend, if you have Sampo, he's pretty good at breaking toughness and doing some good damage with DOT, as you can see. If not, like I said, the full free-to-play team of Natasha, Fire Trailblazer, March 7, Danheng should be more than enough to beat this. And I think it should be more than enough to beat the next stage after this. But I'll make a separate video on that one. But other than that, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Best of luck on your World 5 runs. And I'll catch y'all in the next Honkai Star Rail video. And of course, before I end, I'll show that I actually beat it. Alright, oh, whoops. Alright, yeah. DOT for the win. Alright. Ult animations, come on now. I did my outro, and, you know, we're taking a little too long. Let's, oh. DOT win. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.